Summer is actually the best time to buy winter gear. Prices are low and racks are full. And in Florida, jackets and outerwear pieces is heavily discounted. And let me show you why you should buy cold weather heat while it's still hot outside. Right now, we're in a Nike factory store in Vineland, and we're gonna take a look at all the outerwear, jackets, sweaters that we can find for affordable pricing. The reason being is Nike and most brands mark down their outerwear heavy during the summer to clear inventory. So that's the best time to shop. And this makes the perfect opportunity to get sweatpants, tech jackets, even joggers for affordable price. There's tons of hoodies, sweaters for cheap. Take, for example, this hoodie here, Jordan. I actually have this in blue. Great quality, it's heavyweight, and the price is already reduced to $84.99, and you get an additional 50% off of this. And you got this heavyweight Air Jordan hoodie. I actually have this in blue, dope quality, and the price is $84.99 with additional 40% off of it. Superb. And you also got the jogger bottoms to match. Now this one is going for the same exact price of $84.99. And if you don't like the hoodie, the jogger, and you prefer this style, crew neck, they got you. And that price is a little bit cheaper, coming in at $79.99. Maybe you're not a Jordan fan. Maybe you just want to keep it simple with Nike. They got some lightweight joggers, and they got the stylish hoodie as well. And the stylish hoodie is already marked down to $44.97 in this navy blue colorway. And they also got the crew neck to match. And this one is going for $54.99. Again, these are lightweight. Not to mention they're a dry fit along with this color. And this one is also hitting for $44.97 in that off-white or beige colorway. Plethora of sizes available for the low. Nike got these garments that they call Fleece. They're going for 20% off. They're supposed to mimic the tech fleece, but they're not it. They're definitely malleable. In other words, they're stretchable, but the material's not thick, it's not durable, and it probably is not going to keep you as warm as the high-end tech fleece. However, they're still guapi. These are coming at $64.99, but you are getting additional 20% off of it. Looking for a step down from the tech fleece, so these are it. And they got them in gray and black as well. And it looks like they also make that in the pullover hoodie. And this joint is going for $84.99. Still guapi, but I guarantee you, this is probably one of the few garments in this building that is that expensive. But do keep in mind, you are getting 20% off of it as well. And the reason why these garments are so inexpensive is because it's off season. So Nike and other brands want to discount their outerwear heavy to get rid of them. What you don't want to do is to buy garments when you need them. For example, if we were buying shorts right now, more than likely shorts will be a little bit more pricey because everyone's looking for a pair. This hoodie is going for $84.99. I have seen this in other outlets, but you're also getting an additional 40% off of it. Not only they got this colorway, they also got this flight hoodie in beige as well, coming in at the same price of $84.99. But keep in mind, you are getting 40% off of it. However, the shorts to match is a little bit cheaper. These are $54, and I'm thinking you're getting 40 off of it as well. Let's confirm. So after the discounts, these will be $34.99, and that's before taxes. Guys, I was recently in New York with my son, and he needed a jacket. For whatever reason, he left Florida without a jacket. Nevertheless, we went browsing for a jacket. We went to multiple different stores, a lot of foot traffic sites, and we couldn't find one. We even went to Burlington, the coat factory, and they did not even have jackets. We ended up going to JD Sports and we found one. It was the last one on rack and it was discounted. So we did get lucky, but it was hard to find a jacket in New York during winter time. That was pure luck. And that's because you don't buy clothing when you need it. That's why you wait for the off season. And that's why you're gonna find jackets like these, the zip down. Even though it's heavyweight, it's going for $69.99 and you get an additional 50% off that price. And this is a heavyweight jacket for $35. This is not a bad price. However, I don't do zip downs. I'm not a fan of zip down hoodies. If it was a pullover, this would be ideal for me because the price is spectacular. Can't beat it. And they got the same garment in heather gray. These heavyweight hoodies are comfortable. And you guys always ask me, how do I know this is a heavyweight hoodie? And I always preach to you guys, look at the drawstring. If it's white and elastic, it's gonna be heavyweight. Trust me. And I'm gonna show you what I mean later. You cannot beat that price for the quality you're getting for this type of hoodie. To be fair, I got the pullover on. This is the predominantly all black and the drawstrings is missing because I removed them. Now I did bought this hoodie for a super cheap price. I paid $19. These hoodies retail for $100 and I got them a year ago, almost a year ago, back in June for $20. You cannot beat that. And I also got it in a jogger form as well. However, these essential pants, these heavyweight versions, it's a lot of money. I told you guys, $110 for this, and they're not even reduced. But some of these outerwears, they're gonna be a few outliers, but don't get discouraged because there's gonna be a lot of opportunity to cop for affordable pricing. I don't care what style you have. If you ever buy Nikes, you should know about Tech Fleece. And Tech Fleece is one of the highly sought after garments that Nike make. They're stylable and very comfortable. Right now, we got a beige or off-white pair of Tech Fleece pants for $115. Did I mention that they're pricey? And they got multiple different colorways. Barely egg yolk yellow. This probably can pass as beige as well. It does have the parachute cord at the bottom. Not a fan of it. And they got some more over here. And these are the wide bottoms. Not a fan of those. But guys, they are pricey, especially this wide bottom. This gunmetal wide bottom comes in at $150. But don't worry, Nike is giving you an additional 50% off. So after the discount for those pants, that's $75. But then we introduced the top. This off-white heather gray, clean, and it's going for $94.99, but you're getting additional 50% off of it. Given the fact that suggested retail was $135, they got the black pullover text for $84.99, and you're also getting 50% off of it. 3/4 zip, $150. And this heather gray pullover is hitting for $79.99 with 50% off. That's $40, guys. And suggested was $115, extreme discount. And the story I gave you guys about buying my son a jacket in New York when he needed one, and that was the only one available, it wasn't a bad jacket. It was heavyweight and it was priced accordingly. We got it for way over 50% off. Sometimes people may assume that all the products that you find in the outlet after winter is stuff that people don't want. Partly that's true, but you'd be surprised what you can find. I like this colorway. It is $135, doesn't have a reduced price, but there's a plethora of them and they're all on sale for 50% off. All the tech pants and top pullovers and jackets below retail. And we also have a sales rack with Tech Fleece pants, $63.97 with additional 30% off. So that's gonna be like $45 for that Tech Fleece bottom. I would challenge you guys this winter, when it comes around September, October, check the price for Tech Fleece tops like this heather gray. You'd be surprised what they're asking for now versus then. Because right now we can get it for $99 with additional 30% off. That's affordable. Also bought this Tech Fleece hoodie for a follow YouTuber, and he told me it was guappy in his area, and the price I got it for him was actually more than what this discount was. He was extremely happy because he can't get it at that price in his area. Plus it was wintertime. However, I am in the market for another heather gray, a newer version. I also got the shorts to match, and they're going for $64.97. And having this much outerwear for so cheap, it kind of created an urgency. People actually will start buying them when they really don't need it. To be honest, it's not the fact that you don't need it now, it's the fact that you will save money later. Paying $94 with additional 30% off for this tech top, I think is great. You got the navy blue colorway as well. That's going for $94 with additional 30. And we found more of the heavyweight hoodies. These are the zip downs, and Nike is giving additional 50% off. Guys, if you buy this, you can just layer it, and this is all you need. The quality is phenomenal. I can't preach highly enough about these. And I do own this one, and this one's going for $69.99, so it'll be $35 for that. These are the zip. Here's another one. This is a pullover, and that's going for $69.99 with additional 50. And do they have a blue one? They do. That's $69.99. Heavyweight, and you could tell by the drawstrings, elastic white drawstrings on all of these heavyweight hoodies. Not making it up. I know my products, guys. And we can just suppose that with these essential hoodies. And you notice the drawstring matched the color of the garment. However, this is additional 50% off, and that is asking $70 for this. So even paying $30 for this versus $35 for this heavyweight, yeah, I'll pass on this. I'll go with this. And even if you pick the zip down, the quality is much better in these garments opposed to these. Oh, they got the pants to match that UNC blue top. They're going for $100 as well. It makes sense. $50 for these pants. I ain't mad at it. You got more zip downs, white drawstrings, heavyweight, white drawstrings, heavyweight, and white drawstrings, heavyweight. And now we get into a different type of garments. Again, these are the lightweight, and this is hitting for $65, but you are getting 50% off of it. They got the gunmetal gray, and they got the heather gray. Again, these are $39.99 with additional 50. You're paying $20 out the door for these joints. And maybe you guys want the pink. Well, the pink is going for $60, still $30 for those, and $20 for these at the discount. Now, I know you guys are thinking, Frank, this is a black hoodie, zip downs, 50% off of $49.99, which is $25. Not all blacks are created equal. I already can see the quality on this. This will fall apart after a few wash. And yeah, you're paying $25, but here's another lightweight black. This one's going for $50, but not all blacks are created equal. Unless you're looking for a black, then you're subject to the quality of product you're getting, because I haven't seen no heavyweight black, the one I got on. You got the navy blue, this is same price, 50. And lastly, the heather gray, again, 50% off of this reduced pricing of $44.99. So it'd be $22.54, maybe, if my math is correct. I came here today in a full Nike garment, the heavyweight shorts, and the pullover hoodie. These are the essentials, like I always preach and mention. Buy winter gear in the summer. That's what I do. I even rock what I buy in the summer. So when the cold finally hits, I'm already laced up and ready to go. And guys, also be mindful, when winter does come, prices go up. That's the reason why you buy summer clothes in the winter and winter clothes in the summer. And quick transition real quick, we in the sneakers. Last time I was here, they had a pair of Ja Morants that I came to get. They're no longer on shelf. These Ja's were so affordable. Not only that, there were the Ja 2s. And I actually had them hold it for me. It was going for $54.97 with an additional $30. I ended up paying $40 out the door for these joints. So if you're a frequent watcher of this channel, you already know what I copped from here since my last visit, and that shoe is no longer here. And if you guys want to see what I copped, you gotta watch my previous video. Also, I show you guys how to save money, what I cop and where I buy it from. So subscribe and hit that like button if you haven't already. Now I know we're not here for shoes, but I was able to get the opportunity to see these joints. One of the homies picked these up. They're 140 with additional 30% off. These are the bread velvets, or suede things. I'm not mad at it. Those exclusive women did not make them in extended sizes, but they're nice. I apologize. The reduced price is $169. Then you get the 30 off of it. More Tech Fleece for incredible value. That's a pullover. I've never seen this two-tone top before. This one's going for $135. That's retail. They got the pants to match. You got one that's discounted, $90 for those. Heather gray and black. You got a crew neck, $89 as well. And they got the pants to match. This is different. I haven't seen some of these items ever. These are $90. This one, you can't even tell which is the front, which one's the back. That's the back. This is the reason why it's Tech. Look at the labeling. And it's going for $89. Here's one of my favorite jackets, our pullover jacket. This is a Nike heavyweight olive green, but look at the sleeve. It's different. I like that. It is guapi. Coming in at $150, but you're getting 50% off of it. Did I also mention that they got kids Tech Fleece as well, and they're also on sale. So get your kiddos some dope gear for the low 52 with additional 20% off. Oh, I apologize, additional 30% off. That's why summertime is the best time to grab your winter gear. More options, better pricing, and fewer people looking. Guys, let me know how I did in this video, and let me know what topics you'd like me to cover in the future. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.